Hi guys!
Hi everyone!
Happy Tuesday!
Happy Tuesday, guys.
I'm Chloe.
And I'm Em.
And welcome to No Invite Needed.
Because you're all invited.
Exactly. Okay, we'll get right into it.
Yes, first we've got our coffees.
Yeah, you do.
Grab yours. If you're driving, get a Starbucks.
Yeah.
I'm a Starbucks girl. So it's obviously my turn to ask a question. And I struggle asking questions because you're so much better than me. Well, but that's okay.
It's okay.
My question of the week is, what is something you wish you had normalised sooner? And I mean like you normalised sooner.
Okay, something I wish I'd normalised sooner for myself.
Yeah, like a personal thing you wish, like, oh, do you know what? I wish like that had been more normal in my head sooner.
Do you know what I used to do a lot that I think in hindsight it gives me the ick so bad? I think I used to play like very airheady. I feel like I need to normalise the fact that I'm not actually like that.
No, you are a smarty pants.
Like I'm not like... I used
dumb blonde.
Yeah, I used to give very... No, that was... No, okay. We love the blondes. I used to be blonde. I should say that. She didn't mean that. You didn't mean that.
Staying on the stereotype.
Yeah, it was not okay.
I was blonde.
You don't say that.
I've been blonde longer than I've been brunette.
Yeah, you definitely have.
Just say it.
To take that back what she said, delete it, start it again. She didn't mean that.
I didn't.
But I used to be very like... I used to pretend like I wasn't like deep.
Yeah.
And I hate that makes it feel a bit like, ugh.
Is that a bit pick me?
Yeah, it's a bit pick me saying that.
No, but like, what's the internal? Why do girls do that?
I don't know. I think it's a desire to be liked. And I also think as well.
How sad.
And I also think as well, it's very like masculine to be like quite like firm and like quite like standing. Don't you think? Like, I feel like that's how people.
Like, do you think it's coming like a damsel? Like I'm a damsel.
Yeah,
in distress,
and I think it feels very like feminine, very like princessy or very like girly if you're kind of like airheady.
That's really sad because I feel like I've been there and done that and played like the oh my gosh.
Yeah, like, I
don't know
that. And I'm like, I actually did. Why did I say that?
I actually do know maths.
No, I'm actually quite smart.
Because one of the main things that my partner, that Paul compliments me on is my intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, sorry, I have something I really, really want to talk about.
Okay, go on.
And it does bleed off that.
Go on.
I was on TikTok and I was scrolling and there was like a video and it was like, fellas, outside of anything sexual or beauty related, what is your favourite thing about women? What a nice question.
That's
first of all, very wholesome to see on my TikTok. Listen to this one. I love how freely and sincerely women compliment each other.
Aww.
Just walking around with my partner, she's getting compliments from strangers and giving them out. It's a lovely thing to witness.
Oh, and girls are like that.
And can I just say, I read this on a day I actually just complimented a woman.
Oh.
I was in Starbucks, in the Starbucks queue, and I went over to her and I was like, outfit looks great, and she smiled.
Oh.
Like, she was so happy.
And I was it's girlhood though, isn't it? Like, that's very like girly things to do.
And I was like, wow, and then I read this and I was like,
very
fell right in. Let me find one more. Okay, because there was one more then I was like, oh my gosh. I think what I appreciate most about women, beyond all the surface stuff, is their resilience. It's that quiet strength, that unwavering ability to push through life's challenges with grace.
And that's all you need to say.
I'm sorry.
That's lovely. It's actually nice for men to say that.
I thought that was such, like, I read it and I was like, I feel that made me feel really nice to hear men say nice things about women, like
it is nice.
That women would say about women, but that it's actually noticed things that we do, because I feel like, you know. Anyway, what a big little side note.
A cute side note.
That was. Okay.
So you, what's one thing you wish you normalised?
Because I had time to think about this, so I have got my answer, but something I wish I normalised was, on the topic, I feel like today's topic is about women.
Oh, wow.
It is about women. The theme of today is women.
Love that.
All right, it's female bodies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish I normalised sooner that, like, they don't actually all look the same, and it's like a thumbprint.
Yeah, no, I literally, because I'm doing midwifery, I feel like, I feel like that is such an important thing that I feel like people don't actually deep is, like, especially women, that women don't deep is that our bodies, first of all, are not the same.
Like, I've never seen another woman's body that looks exactly like mine.
They're just not the same. And second of all, like, your body has like functions and your body serves a purpose.
I know.
And it's like, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, let it be. Like, it's beautiful, it's fine, normalise it.
I don't look how I looked 2 years ago.
I can assure you I don't.
Nowhere near.
The doctor told me that. My body's not the same as it was.
The doctor told me I got body shamed at the doctor's.
Let's not talk about that. It's not okay.
No, that was rude.
There's so many things we can go into.
That was
off that question the week alone.
Shall I just quickly tell the story?
Yeah, go on.
This is Nick said, I'm 70 kg on the dot. I've been that for about a few months now.
Yeah.
Proud of myself for maintaining weight, first of all.
Yeah.
It's not easy for me to do that, but I actually have done it. Anyway, I was at the doctor's, weighed me, 70 kg, and then she was like, and are you happy with that?
This is a woman as well, which is crazy.
It was.
This is crazy because it was a woman.
And she was like, are you happy with that? And I was like, yeah.
Should I not be?
I was like, yeah.
Excuse me, I think I am half my body.
I think so. I was like, and then she made me question it because I'm actually quite proud of where my body's at because I worked really hard and now I'm in a place of more like a mental work.
Yeah.
Of like working on where I'm at.
I mean, happy with where you are physically.
Like the mental side of it more than how I look. And when she asked, I thought, you know what, she could have asked that at the wrong month, the wrong time, and not known the spiral that could have sent me on. And I was like, yeah. And then I said to her, is that not healthy? And she was like, this is the range, but you're fine.
And I think it's also, bit of a tangent again, it's also based on your BMI, which is, first of all, it was made to measure the like ideal weight and height of a white man.
You're joking?
That's what your BMI, like, was what it was created for.
No, I didn't know that.
It was made to the ideal average, whatever, like perfect like BMI for a white man, not a black, not a lady, not a black lady, an Asian lady. Like that's what it was created
Shut
for.
Up.
And it also
because don't black people have more bone density?
Yeah, and also when it was created, there wasn't I think there was one dietitian on the board of like different health professionals, and I think the dietitian said that I don't agree with this method, but it still is what we use till this day. It's used for pregnant women. It's
pregnant women?
Yeah, like your BMI, it's very necessary.
I didn't know this at all. I did not know. So when
you go to the doctors for your antenatal booking, which is like your initial... whoa.
She had a fly. There's a fly.
Like your initial booking is your antenatal booking. They'll take your height and your weight, and it'll calculate your BMI, and that will basically like steer the course of whether you're high risk or high risk or low risk pathway.
Oh.
Your BMI is above a certain
not know that at all.
Because I'm classed as overweight to my BMI, and yours would be as well.
I'm classed as overweight.
And it's like, well, when I was like 55 kg, I was very unhealthy. But
how about we start asking people how they feel?
How about that?
How about we start saying, how do you feel mentally?
No, literally.
Are you okay?
No, I agree.
That's really, really good. How do you take care of your health?
No, what do you eat?
Yeah.
Like, what's your diet like? How often do you, like, what's your exercise regime like?
This is what, do you know, I actually love Ashley Graham.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I love her.
Yeah.
I am obsessed, because I feel like she promotes healthy, but she doesn't look like she's in the range the doctor gave me. That was flipping rude. But she doesn't, like, she is considered a plus-size model, curvy, great, she's beautiful, but she actually promotes healthy.
Yeah.
And I love that because you can be healthy and not look super, like, slim. And that's okay.
Really and truly, if I was to look back at myself what my BMI would be that's considered me being healthy, I was really skinny. I was like 16, 17 years old, so I wasn't, like, in my mid-20s. Yeah. So I was genuinely, like, I had the body of a child.
It's crazy.
And so your BMI should really be flexible around like your age, all these different things. I think should be like, but it's not.
I am fascinated at that fact.
It was.
I did not know that.
It was made.
I'm never using that metric again.
Yeah, but that's what's used till this day. Like it's used
because that's what they're using on you.
Yeah. So my BMI is.
That's so unfair. Yeah. That is so unfair.
Because a bit of like a side note, I want to get a breast reduction. I have like. I'm 34G, my breast size, and I want to get a breast reduction. And I had an appointment in August, and I have to be a BMI of below 27 in order for me to get the surgery. So the last 3 months I've had to lose weight to get my BMI below 27. But that was me cast as overweight with a BMI 27.
And they're not taking into consideration either the weight of your boobs.
Yeah, they're not. So but they still use that. It's crazy.
And then you've got things like bloating on your period.
Yeah, because I think as well when I was my appointment, I think I was like quite bloated and just because I think the day before that I was way skinnier than what my weight was that day. So it's like, wow, that's not really fair, is it?
That's crazy.
There we go.
I'm fuming.
I know. Time to do something about it.
I'm putting an end to that. That metric actually should be stopped.
No, it should be.
Because and then you've got women, so you've got the ones going puberty, and then you've got kind of like our age.
Yeah.
And then, like, my weight does fluctuate depending on the time of the month. And then you've got the older women who are going through menopause.
Yeah.
You've got, like, okay, for example, a lady quits smoking, you put weight on.
Yeah.
So are we saying that's unhealthy? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you lose something, you
So
smoke.
they go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And their BMI's overweight. I'd be tempted to go back and smoke.
I would be, actually.
Because to get my BMI back in check, that's like...
It's really, honestly, it's really unhealthy because it creates like a really bad, like, it can make you really, like, your body very, like dysmorphic, like the way you think of your body.
See, like that red, because you go red, don't you?
Yeah.
It goes in the red line and it says overweight. That's so uncomfortable. I don't like that.
It's like green, blue, orange and then red, I think, is like the way the BMI calculator thing looks like.
So yeah, screw the system.
If I could say to women, like, fuck your BMI, just ignore it. I wish you could, but you obviously can't.
Because I've got to say, I have kind of been looking at it, and I know I'm overweight, and I take it on a bit.
Yeah.
And
you see that you're being told, like, and with mine, it's so awful. With mine, like my weight, and like my height, because I'm 5'3", so I'm quite short, and then my weight is like, I'm like 70 kg as well. It's like tithering towards like obese. Like, it's on the verge of being obese.
That is mind blowing.
Like,
that's
my
just
weight,
crazy. I hate that.
It's not even.
I'm gonna get rid of that system. I'm not gonna look at it anymore. I'm never looking at my BMI again. Yeah. Because that makes me feel like guilty.
It does.
Because then I feel like I can't enjoy things.
It's not okay.
What's something you do that, like, you would say keeps you kind of like a healthy mindset around weight?
I think.
Or is that a bit of like you need to think about that?
I think I think about how I feel in my body. Yeah. Like, I feel like that is really important. Like, do I feel like I'm sleeping well?
Yeah.
Do I feel like I have energy? Do I actually feel like in myself? Do I feel okay? Because I do think that when you're conscious about like what you eat, you know what kind of makes you feel like crap and what doesn't. Yeah. So I feel like I try to use that more. I think in the last year I've been very like more particular about how like the food that I eat, how it makes me feel. I'm more aware of it. So I feel like if I feel okay and I feel like I'm sleeping well, if I feel like I have energy, and I tend to kind of go off that. Yeah. What about you?
I feel like I struggle quite a bit with like what we're talking about, like what I see and then what, like, I guess the piece of paper says. I think for me it's a journey. Yeah. And I wouldn't say I'm like 100% there, but I normalise again off the question. Full circle moment. Back to the question. I feel like I normalise eating things that are more like not the healthiest foods, like having a cookie. Yeah. And I will actually not just look at the cookie. So I think, do you know what, I've had fruit for breakfast. Yeah. Like, I've actually drank water today.
And that's important because I think you can really isolate what you eat.
I think I do.
If I had like a really good breakfast and a good lunch and I had like a takeaway at night time and you fix out the takeaway, like I had like a KFC. Yeah. You can't easily
you forget.
I've ate really bad all day.
I've actually been nutritious to my body.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I also think what you said, like, have I spent time thinking about like how I feel today? Yeah. Because that does impact.
It does. And I think as well, being educated, I can't like when I learned about the BMI, because after my appointment I had, and I was looking about my BMI, I was like, this just feels like me being told that my BMI is really high just feels crazy. So I went to research about it. I started some of my lectures about it, at uni, and they told me about like your BMI. I was just like, why am I even using this? Like, why am I being told I should use this?
As long as I think you're being healthy, nutritious, taking time for yourself, what you look like is so irrelevant.
Yeah, it's actually relevant
compared to what's actually going on.
Because someone can be really, like, so skinny and they actually are, like, they have like anorexia. They have body dysmorphia. Yeah. So it's just about how you feel.
It is taking time for yourself, obviously. Taking time to think about how you feel as a woman.
Exactly.
That is the topic for today. Womanhood.
I like that question of the week.
Thanks.
I really did.
Yeah, that was a nice question. Good answer.
Yeah, you too, darling.
That gave me... I can't even talk about it. I need to take a moment.
Right now, guys, I've got on a game that me and the girls at uni are obsessed with. Sorry, just back off topic.
No, that's fine.
It's called Block Blast, and I'm gonna.
And Chloe's a hater.
I'm not a hater.
No,
I'm not. I helped you. I did help you. I did actually help you at one point.
I was about to beat her high score and she made me lose.
I didn't. It's because she was playing the game on my phone and was like almost about to beat my high score. I didn't mean to make you lose, but maybe it was like a subconscious, accidental.
I think it was.
Maybe. It could have been.
I like the kind of games I like Sims games.
Yes.
Like building a home.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I like a get it done level. Like I do have that game, Happy Hospital.
I've never heard of it.
Like you gotta, people that are unwell, you gotta like get them out of the bed. Do you know what I mean?
That's very Chloe coded. That sounds like a very like. I work in care and I'm trying to be midwife and I have nursing games on my phone.
It's not that like, yeah, but it's great.
Last week I said I didn't have hobbies.
And I don't know why you said that.
I don't know why I said it either. I was watching it back and I thought, I don't have the mainstream hobbies.
Yeah, not like reading a book or like
skiing.
That is not a hobby, that's an exercise. That is a sport, darling.
That's it, I need to get rid of my whole days dedicated to this. I like clothes.
Yeah.
And I like styling.
And that's actually a very big part of you.
And I love shopping, not just food shops, clothes shops.
Yeah, you do. Emma's a big shopper. I'm not a big shopper in that way, but if I'm with Em, it's enjoyable.
I do love shopping. But yeah, I was just like, what? Why have I said that?
And in hindsight, I said that I stay inside a lot. I'm not. That's a lie.
No.
I'm always out.
She came on my food shop with me today.
Like I'm always out and about.
I know that. Yeah, I think we lied.
We did tell people. I don't know why.
Just watching us back, I think it's like, whoa. I'm actually a bit more interesting than I like coffee and food shops.
Yeah.
And cleaning.
Yeah.
I just make myself sound like I live in the 1950s.
She's just not true. Actually very fun.
Yes. I was like, okay.
You're very fun girls.
Anyway.
So like we said last week, we'll be doing like little dilemmas. Mm-hmm. We have got some that we've kind of found and things like that. And so when we read, we'll see how many we get through. I have a couple.
Okay.
Hi ladies, so I'm a guy. I've been speaking to a girl that I really like for a long time. The vibes are good and she gets me and I really like her. She's on paper, she's my dream girl and we have a strong connection. We're on the phone all the time. We've met up, we've gone a few dates, we've slept together, we've even slept together a couple of times.
And they're not together, they're just dating?
Yeah, it's not that they're just dating.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm someone that really values sex and I just don't like to have sex with anyone. I think it's an emotional connection, so I can't just do it with anyone, and she knows this because we've had the conversations before. Okay?
And it's a guy saying this?
This is a guy.
Okay.
It's a guy. She likes me and I like her, but nothing's become serious yet. But sex is serious. Mm-hmm. We probably should have held that off.
I know.
If it's really deep to him. But we both want it to be official. Oh, okay. I really want to go to the next level, but it seemed like there was something holding her back, and I knew it wasn't her liking me because I know how we have feelings towards each other. Okay, so you want to be official.
You both want to be official.
Yeah, you both want to be official. Something's holding you back. You don't think it's because she likes you, because she likes you. There's feelings there. Okay. But sometimes I feel like I'm a lot more open than she is. She's very closed off. Even when it comes to meeting her, I have to work hard. Sometimes she's even stood me up and I've come to her city and makes up excuses when we used to be on the phone usually, and when I'm talking, she mutes herself. I never understand why, but she did that all the time. And she explained it was just background noise, and then it was her little brother, so that's why she mutes herself. So the noises don't interrupt us whilst I'm speaking. Recently, she sat me down, we had a conversation, she told me that she had a child. So that's the secret she was keeping. And that noise in the background was not her little brother, but it was her son. So I was annoyed because why would she wait for me to catch feelings to tell me that she had a son? But when she spoke to me, she told me that she didn't want to tell me because the son that she had was born out of rape. Oh, okay. She felt like telling me about her son would mean that she had to tell me about her being raped, which was traumatic for her, and she didn't want to relive it. It's a bit of a hard one for me because I don't prefer women with children. And why would you have sex with me knowing how much I value sex and how attached I get after such an intimate experience? But I really like and I completely understand where she's coming from and her not wanting to relieve her trauma. What should I do?
Oh, that is...
a lot to unpack.
That's a dilemma.
That's a dilemma and a half.
Okay.
Thank you for... dilemma. Much appreciated.
Thank you for entrusting us.
Okay, first of all, I get why she didn't...
I feel like I can understand withholding stories that are
traumatic.
big.
Yeah.
Because you don't just go around telling everyone.
Of course not.
Like vulnerable information. So fair enough withholding it. Not okay for lying, I would say.
Yeah, I would say it's not okay. They've been on FaceTime a lot or whatever calls. They've met up, they've had sex and all these things. Where was her baby? Where was your son? No, I'm joking.
with the auntie.
Yeah, with the auntie. Okay. I do agree. I think that ultimately she did lie.
And that's not okay.
For whatever reason, she did lie.
Sometimes I can understand and I can empathise how people feel like lying is just protecting a vulnerable thing.
Yeah.
But it's also not okay because you're hurting someone else.
Yeah.
You're protecting yourself and pushing the hurt away. And that's not nice because it is a bit of a selfish, like, how can I protect myself?
Yeah, it was very like a defence mechanism, wasn't it, for her? I do think I think it's forgivable.
Yeah, no, it is, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like come from a home where like my dad isn't, like my parents aren't together.
Yeah.
And going into a family with kids, I can understand. It feels like this is like...
It's a big thing.
It is a big thing for a person to take on. But I also think that that's a conversation you can have between the parents of, I don't expect this from you.
Yeah.
Like he can say to her, I'm not ready to be like a father figure, and she can respect that.
Yeah, I think she has to.
Yeah,
like, and ultimately,
being in a relationship together doesn't necessarily mean I'm now the kid's parent.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
But you definitely should be building up to being involved in the kid's life.
Yeah, I agree. I think the part that I'm like, because it's like, do you know what it is? It's like when you value something that's really high, because he said he really values sex.
Yeah,
and was someone kind of...
He shouldn't have just had sex.
I don't know why you did that, sir.
Yeah.
I probably would have... But then it depends if he didn't know that she was keeping things from him, he might have just... It was intimate and just was an intimate moment. And if they thought that was leading to them being together, I suppose...
Yeah.
I guess it comes down to how...
But you do... That's how you get hurt. You give away something you value too easily.
Yeah, and that's what happens.
That backfires really fast.
Because it did. Because now he's in this dilemma, he's in this predicament.
That's why I think value has a higher place, because what we value we put on a pedestal compared to things we don't. And if sex is one of those things he values, then he should have held it to a higher standard for himself.
I agree. So what do you think he should do? He said he really likes her, and I completely understand not wanting to relive her trauma. What should I do?
Relive her trauma with...
Because he said he understands why she didn't want to like tell the story and tell him.
Okay, yeah, no, I get that.
But she would have had to do that anyway if it was something she was serious about.
Good step. She has told him.
Yeah, she has.
So she trusts him.
Yeah.
She feels safe enough to share such a vulnerable thing, which is great news. I would say, for him, have a conversation with her about what the boundaries and expectations look like at the present moment.
I agree.
And I feel like, they can move forward. They just need to have a conversation about... Obviously, there's a bit of a trust thing going on.
And they have to work towards that, because that's going to be, to some degree, like, it's going to be altered now. The trust is going to be...
But I wouldn't... I'm a hopeless romantic, and I do believe that people can fix basically everything. Though.
Oh, no, me too.
So I don't feel like that is the end.
No, I don't think so either. I think that you're within your right to feel really startled by this information. You're within your right to feel like a bit to feel betrayed. Yeah. I think you were lied to, and you're within your right to feel like I'm in a bit of like I am in a predicament. You're allowed to feel that way. It makes sense you feel that way. But I think that on the side of on being empathetic, I can see why her line of thinking was that, especially if it was a defence mechanism, because that is traumatic. What she went through was obviously traumatic.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And so it probably takes a lot for her to trust someone, and she obviously does. Yeah. She obviously does trust him.
No, 100%.
So I think you should have the conversation about your boundaries, have a conversation about like what that looks like. Yeah. For her to know that she cannot do that again. Yeah, she shouldn't do that again.
She needs to work on he needs to trust her. It's her responsibility now to make him trust her again, because she's the one that has broken it. Yeah. And he should continue to make her feel safe in doing so. Yeah. And hopefully
have a little look.
Hopefully Cupid throws his arrow.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh.
Wow. Next dilemma. That was really, for number one
that was intense.
Ever on No Invite Needed.
That was intense.
That was a lot. I'm a bit stunned.
Yeah.
I hope I gave you good advice. You know what I mean?
I know. Our next dilemma is more of like it's not so much like a whole story, it's just more something that we kind of saw and were just curious about. Okay, so what would you do if you are keeping a friend's secret when you know that they're having an affair?
Okay, so
you're my obviously bestie boo.
Yeah.
You know I'm having an affair, but let's say you have a relationship with obviously my partner. So you're aware of this, but you're my friend.
You're the one having the affair.
I'm not having the affair. Yeah.
Easy. I'm going to tell you. You better tell him.
Yeah, I knew I was going to do that
right now. And I trust you. Actually, I trust you. I'm not going to be friends if I don't trust you. So I'm not going to give you like time limits or anything. That's just unnecessary pressure.
Not needed.
You are already stressed. You're screwed. Do you know what I mean? You've messed up.
Yeah.
I would just say, Chloe. I'd first of all be like, tell him. And then the second, I would actually have a conversation. Why do you think it's okay to tell me before him? Yeah. Because why have you told me? Unless you're telling me.
If I was coming to you like I've had an affair and I'm stressed.
Oh, okay. I'd say, okay. You've got to tell him.
Yeah, I know that would be your advice, but what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't, I'd stay out of it.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think ultimately,
what would you do if I have?
If you were having an affair, I would say you need to tell your husband that. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to tell him.
No, you have to tell him. People who have affairs and don't say it.
You need to tell your husband.
Shame on you.
Yeah, you need to tell your partner. That's not okay.
No, it's not.
As your friend, I would never ever impose myself and be like, I'm going to tell your husband.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, like I would never do that.
I wouldn't.
It's in your position. If you never told him, like if I say I never told my partner that I cheated, how would you view me?
I'd lose a lot of respect for you.
Yeah.
Because, like, you've hurt him and he's the closest person to you. I don't for 1 second now think you won't start keeping things from me.
Is it because of the fact that you know my partner? Would it make a difference if you didn't know my partner?
No.
No, I don't think it would.
No, not at all.
I think for me it would.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I think an emotional attachment makes you feel more guilty to the fact that you're keeping this from a person. When I hear stories about a stranger, I don't have like, you need to tell him. I wouldn't have that, I don't think. I would want you to ultimately like do what's right, but I think that it would...
I'm trying to think, okay, so I'm trying to think people... Okay, so it's not me, and it's someone that you're friends with.
Yeah.
So let's say a work colleague, but they're coming to you for advice. Would you still not advise them then?
No, I'd say to
because there's a difference of someone saying, I'm having an affair, and someone saying, I'm having an affair, can you give me some advice?
Yeah, because of where I value obviously like cheating and affair, my stance on that is very much the same.
So would you say tell them?
Yeah, I'd say you need to tell your partner.
So when wouldn't you?
That. Huh?
When wouldn't you say tell your partner?
No, I'm saying would it just differ in terms of like my like desire for you to... Because what I'm thinking is like, I wouldn't push hard for you to tell your partner if it was something that I didn't know. Does that make sense?
I guess you're not as involved in the situation. Like if it's someone distant, I'm going to say my 2 pence and I'll leave it at that. Completely done. If it's like you,
you'd be like, you need to tell him.
I'm just around
have you told him
it.
Yeah. Would you be like, have you told him?
No, I'd wait for you to... that's what I'm saying with the trust thing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to tell me you've told him. If it's like a few months gone by and I haven't even seen a snippet of an argument between you two, I'm going to think... I would then.
Concerned.
I'd be like, Chloe, how did it go?
Yeah, I would say that as well. Like, how did you go telling them?
Yeah, because I don't feel like it's my place to pressure you. Because I feel like people are the most fruitful when you make the choice.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's like if you take upon yourself to do a scary thing, you're going to produce the best outcome.
Yeah, I agree.
If I contribute like fear into that, it's like, I'm going to tell him.
It doesn't really help. It's not helpful.
Then I just don't think that's going to get anywhere. Like now you just...
I think it also depends on your personality. I feel like if I knew someone... Again, this is not someone I'd probably be close to, probably someone that's probably a work colleague. If they weren't very like, honest person, I wouldn't even give them the time of day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If a work colleague told me that, I might be a bit stunned again. I might be like, what's going on?
I don't know if I would be.
Why have you come to me? Yeah. I'd just say, tell them.
Yeah.
Now.
You'd have to.
That's it. I actually think that's so simple.
Yeah, just say tell them.
Just tell your partner what you've done. You can get over it again. You can get over anything.
Honestly, I mean...
Carry on.
I mean, I'm a big believer that you can, like...
I just think if you work at something, all it takes is two people willing to work on something.
Yeah, I agree.
Just find
it's like, I have conversations about, like, cheating. I don't know if this is going to be controversial or not, but I don't think that cheating is the end-all and be-all of a relationship.
No, and that is controversial.
It is controversial.
But I don't think it is either.
No, I don't. I think it's... You look at a person's character, look at a person's sincerity, like how sincere they are, their remorse... like the why they cheated.
Yeah, which it sounds crazy to say.
It does sound crazy, but I feel like we've had the conversations. Like my view on it is very developed.
Yeah.
Because of just, I feel like we've had loads of conversations about it. I've had loads of views around it. Like, and that's why. Exactly.
And I feel like it's like if I was to say I empathise with the cheater, I don't empathise. Sorry.
Careful what you say there.
Yeah. I can understand human emotion, like I can.
Yeah.
And if, let's say someone cheated and they was like, I felt really low and undervalued and I did it for attention and validation, I'm not like beyond that enough to be like, I understand that.
Yeah, I understand that.
Like that, if I was to say that's stupid, I don't understand it. Well, I do understand it. I understand the need for validation. I understand the need for attention.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you've gone about that the right way and every time you need validation,
you should go and cheat.
Have an affair.
Not, yeah.
But what I am saying is that's an honest answer. That's quite truthful, and I can understand those emotions.
Yeah.
And I can understand what led you there. And I feel like you can work with that.
No, I agree. I do think that when a person is like the best kind of person you have is someone that's willing to grow and be like and a flexible person. A person that's a cheater and standing strong in their cheatingness and doesn't give a fuck that they cheated. You can't move anywhere with a person like that. No. I'm talking about a person that, because I'm saying you can move forward in your relationship because I feel like it depends on the person and their character.
Absolutely. Yeah. No.
So
100%.
if they have like a character where it's like, I know I was wrong, I want to do better, or because what's the difference between a person that cheats and a person that steals?
Yeah.
They're both doing something that's wrong. You're both taking something from somebody and betraying a person.
Principle.
Yeah, principle. Do you know what I mean?
What's the difference between a person who picks a strawberry off a tree and someone who brags for a family?
I'm saying that was very like...
No, the character at the core. Yeah, no,
so that's what I mean. I'm not saying that, like, yeah. So that's how I look at it. It's more about... Like, is there redemption there? Are you able to be redeemed? Are you able to like be sorry about it? Are you able to change? Do you see what you're doing that's wrong? Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think if you can, then like why isn't forgiveness able? Like why aren't you able to do that? Yeah, no, absolutely. Not that obviously, but then again, I do believe that if a person treats you, you're well within your right to leave. Yes. I think you're well within your right to go. Always used to say, and I've heard a lot of people say, I couldn't get over it. Yeah. Like, I can't get over the fact someone did that to me. And then I was thinking, like, because I used to say that, and I used to say that to my husband. I used to be like, if you ever cheated on me, like, I just don't think I could get over it. And then, like I said, I developed conversations over it. And then I was like, I feel like I could, but I'm not saying that doesn't mean, like, a boundary or like a break for a while. Yeah, 100%. But also at the same time, I think you look at your relationships and you're like, gosh, I've built a life. Yeah. Like that is, yes, throw it away if it's toxic and unhealthy and it's not contributing to anything good at all. And cheating does not. But at the stop of that and then the growth of like character, and then that's where like the happiness comes in, the trust starts to build again. The peace, if you are willing to go through that, which is so worth it in the long run. Yeah, I do agree. With someone that is willing to cooperate. Get that very clear. Do not, like, if someone's cheating on you and they are, like, whatever, they're not bothered, they don't change, they don't take accountability, any of that stuff, no. Yeah. Like, from the get-go, that's a no. Yeah. Like, people like that, you're never going to get to the end. Like, this is me kind of going back myself, but if a person even was like that, do you feel like a person is within their right to leave, regardless of what the person's character is like? Wait, say that again. So say my partner is very like, he wants to change and like he wants to do better, but I still say like, this was just a no for me, I'm going to go. Like a deal breaker. Yeah, because people do have deal breakers. Yeah. It also comes down to if you can deal with that. Even if you change, can I get over it? I think I do, because I think, okay, I'm hurt and now I can't contribute to this relationship. Yeah. So I get that, because now I'm going to end up hurting you. Yeah, I agree. Like, in that sense, yeah. Yeah, because I do think that if a person hurts you, you are well within your right to leave, because if you can't deal with the consequences of what they've done. Because there's no point, don't stay somewhere that's not healthy, basically. Don't stay somewhere you can't grow. Period. If you can get anything from today, get that. Take away that.
Quote of the day. It's my second quote.
What was it again?
Don't stay somewhere where you can't go.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Okay, key takeaways.
Yeah.
Oh God, I could eat a takeaway. Sorry.
I could eat a takeaway, so I could eat Chinese.
Oh, stop it.
I could eat a Chinese.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop it. I did a food shop today. That's inappropriate.
Yeah, you can't have Chinese.
I've got a food. I brought food to watch me eat.
No, you can't do that.
Okay.
So key takeaways. Being honest is really important.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Start again. Key takeaways. Being a woman.
I love being a woman.
I love being a woman.
I am so happy.
Oh, I love being a woman. Like, it's like my identity. Like, I just love everything. I love being a woman.
I really, really do. I embody it.
Same.
Like, I take it on and I love it.
I feel like, because...
Like, I just love everything woman.
Yeah, me too. Like, I was thinking, do you know when you're, like, getting ready, like, you're on a night out and you're, like, getting ready, you're just, like, I love that I'm doing my hair. I love that I'm curling my hair. I love that I'm putting makeup on. I love that I'm, like, saying hi to other women and be like, oh, you look so cute today. I love that girls ask me where my jogger's from. I love that. Like, I just...
We went to Ibiza this year. 3 days. Every day was a girl day.
It was every day we took pictures. We ate. We ate.
We chilled.
Chilled.
Got ready.
Sunbathed and got ready. It was like 4 days.
Was it 4?
Yeah, 4 days. It was like the best.
4 days, same routine.
It was the best.
It was
such a fun girly holiday.
It was a woman holiday. I loved that holiday.
Me too.
That was, honestly, I really enjoyed it. I was telling Paul about it the other day, how, like, fun it was.
Such a reset, wasn't it? It was really, really nice.
So, yeah, key takeaway number 1. Just embracing womanhood.
Embody it, like, it's great.
Everything that it comes with.
Because it can be ugly sometimes.
It can.
And we wish it wasn't. But everything has ebbs and flows.
Yeah, do I
downs.
Love looking in the mirror when one of my boobs is bigger than the other? I never used to.
No,
I'm learning to.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's like learning. Learning to love yourself. You should go and love yourself.
I can't think of the next line.
What next line?
The next line to the song.
And if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself.
And I will.
Yep.
I will do all this.
That's what we will do.
Embracing womanhood, 1. Number 2, the BMI thing.
Yeah.
I'm throwing that in the bin. I'm actually, what I've taken away from today, I don't care what my BMI says.
Yeah, you shouldn't. And honestly, like, I'm such a big, like, if I could tell, like, women and, like, people to ignore it, like, I would.
Yeah, I'm honestly,
like, it's
all the doctors are going to have a heart attack.
Yeah, you should honestly read about it a bit.
I will.
Like,
I'm going to research it.
Yeah, because it's.
I'll come back with facts next week.
Watch. I know you will. I know you will.
I'm ready.
This time next week, I would have had my appointment for my breast reduction. So I'll let you know if they've accepted me having if my BMI is low enough for them to accept me having the surgery.
Can't wait for that update. Okay, and number 3.
Don't stay where you can't grow. That's what it was.
Yeah, don't stay somewhere where you can't grow.
That's so important.
I love
and I feel like
that.
it's like a thing in like friendships, in relationships, in work. Like if you're not thriving there, you're not doing great there.
You've got to go.
What are you doing? Why are you there?
You've actually got to go.
Genuinely, why are you there? Like, why are you there?
I know.
Like, this place is killing me and I'm staying here.
Sorry, can I say one more quote?
Go on. Go on.
It's on the flip side of that though.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not actually. You know that saying the grass is always greener? I don't like that quote.
No, I don't. The grass isn't always green on the other side. Here, my man.
No, don't do that. That's horrible.
I'm joking.
That was mean.
Just joking. The grass isn't always green on the
Well,
other
then
side.
I like it now.
Yeah, and that's the truth.
Good to know. The grass, no, it's not. I'm contradicting myself.
The grass isn't always green now.
No, I'm happy with my grass. I'm working on my grass. My grass is green.
Exactly.
I just need to put some pretty flowers in there.
Garden it up a little bit.
And
some flowers.
That's where my garden is.
Yeah.
Green grass, healthy soil. Just need to plant some flowers.
Yep. Work in progress. A beautiful work in progress.
Thank you.
There we go.
That's that.
We'll see you next week.
And I'll see you next week.